Large wipe, it says. Shiny. Shows you here, you squeeze a bottle, and that's all the soap you need to wash a whole vehicle. Let's see if that, oh. But do yourself a favor, save yourself some time and money, and go get you one of these electrical orbiters. Welcome back to Markham's Motors. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to use rinseless car wash. This is a Wolfgang brand. I'm just doing a product review. I use it, but helping you guys understand how we use it and the steps it takes to get it done. We're going to wash our truck in the shop, not out in the sun, in the shop. Yeah. So what you're going to need is 2 buckets. Prefer one with a dirt catcher in it for your rent. This is our wash. You squeeze it up just like you would. Shows you here. You squeeze a bottle, pour this in, and that's all the soap you need to wash a whole vehicle. You only fill it up. I filled it up to about here. It's not even half a bucket. That'll do. Then you fill this guy all the way up. After you have your water, you're gonna need a drying towel and a wash mitt. I picked these up at Harbor Freight. They're stupid cheap, $6. I don't know, $6, $7 maybe, and they work just fine. You don't have to have the most expensive, best stuff just to keep your car nice. Put that in there and you wring it out. Not completely, just mostly. I'm getting ready to wax this truck. It's got a lot of road grime on it. It ain't dirty by any sense, but you don't want to wax on top of that. Dirtier than it looks. That's a good thing about white. You really can't see it. Flip it when you do the other half. Depending on how dirty it is, you may just want to do half of the hood. You put this in the rinse bucket, let it soak, and you dry. Oh, I've got water spots. I'm gonna have to. That's why I like using this stuff, because you don't have water spots, but got rained on, sun baked in. And that's that. It's washed. So for the windshield and front end, I just use a bug sponge with the same soap. Give it a little wring. Back in the rinse. Good as new. It's a little secret. One thing I do is wash the wheels and tires and the undercarriage outside with Wesley's Beach White Diablo wheel cleaner before I bring it in to do this rinseless wash. Once you rinse your mitt, wring it out real good. You can give it a couple of sloshes like this if you got a lot of dirt in it. Go back to your soap. Give it a wring. Flip. Next thing I want to go over with you guys is a trim protection. I saw a fellow overlander, Independence Overland, said this was some great stuff. He's got an FJ he applies this to, but I'm sure it'd be great for Jeeps. We all got plastic nowadays. I'm getting a few taking its toll. The overlanding is taking its toll on our plastic, so I want to protect it. This stuff says it'll protect up to 200 washes. It needs to be clean before you put it on. It's harmful to your skin, so use PPE. It also is like some kind of wipe applicator. We're going to check it out, but it's ceramic. Let's see if let's put it to the test. I've never used it. Comes in these little packs. I'm gonna get my gloves on. We'll check it out. It says you cannot get it wet for 2 hours after you put this on. So make sure it's a pretty day or just staying in the garage. I've never used it before, so I can't, but I will give you a review afterwards. Comes in a nice little foldable large wipe, it says. shiny. Got a good smooth application. Somebody did something with this before and it was streaky, like an Armor All, but it wasn't. And it says this stuff doesn't leave any kind of greasy film behind once it dries. I can tell. Got a little streaky as the pad's losing some of its wetness, but so far so good. I'll wait till I get that cleaned up. I haven't finished washing it yet. And then we'll use a pad for the back of that and add it to the front there. Come back and look at it in a little bit when it gets dry. I'm gonna finish washing the truck. All right, we're still running the stock front bumper. So for now, I'm gonna keep it in good shape. Making a few passes because I don't want finger stripes from me applying pressure. I want good, smooth, even flow. As this thing loses its wetness, stripes are more prevalent. Just be mindful. Whatever they used last time appeared to have left like some black stuff on the white paint. It was a little much, whatever that was. When it touches the painted stuff, doesn't appear to be having any kind of issue, leaving any residue behind. All right, we're done with the ceramic plastic care. It looking good, and it actually worked on these 3 windshield wiper plastic bezels. Folded it up and got it in there. So if you watch one of my other videos, you'll see where I was using this. Chemical Guys, Hydro Slick. Put little P drops on here. You work in like 2-foot sections. On Lori's 4Runner, this stuff all but just disappeared. It left no trace of wax on her truck. I'm going back to my tried and true hybrid ceramic Meguiar's. I picked this up at Harbor Freight. You can order it from Amazon. It's a little liquidy, different than what you're used to. But do yourself a favor, save yourself some time and money, and go get you one of these electrical orbiters. This little guy, I can have his whole hood done in just a matter of a minute with this stuff on there. So I'm going to demonstrate for you guys how I use this. The dry pad, I'm getting a pretty good amount on there. So the only downside I had to it was it's a short pigtail plug and it kept coming unplugged. So I tie wrapped it to the extension cord and I just leave this with this contraption all the time. I do this a lot like polish. I sprayed it out. All you're trying to do is just get a coat of it on there. This is not like traditional wax. You do not let it haze over, but it's not wait 30 seconds like this stuff and wipe it off. When I'm doing this, I'll actually go over there and hit the other side because this is about a 2 or 3 minute process that you're waiting on this to attach itself to your clear coat. I just use a regular towel to wipe it off, and it does leave a residual. Like if you get out in the sun, it'll look like, well, looks like there's something still on there. It's just a, I don't know, residual it's leaving behind, and a microfiber takes it off just like that. So when you're inside a shop or your garage, you won't be able to see it until you pull the truck out and you're like, oh, it don't look like we got all the wax off. But you did. It's just what it does. So microfiber will knock it out real quick. I've never had this Meguiar's wear off and just be, oh, there's no wax on my vehicle like it happened with Lori's truck. This always has some kind of protection. The Wolfgang Rinsless Wash helped keep this on longer. It's got a kind of a wax it adds back to your clear coat or to your wax even. So those two together is an awesome combination, and it's affordable. It's not, this is 20 bucks. The Wolfgang's 20 bucks. It lasts forever. You just come back in, you can't even see it inside here. Instead, outside, you'll notice it. Just give it a wipe. Let's see if that, oh. They wouldn't stay up there. They was just sitting there before. That's what I like. Protection.